Hi guys, and welcome back for another video here at Rookie's Vape Spot. Today we'll be taking a look at the Reuleaux RX Mini by Wismec. So I really never had the chance to check out the original Reuleaux. I mean, I did play with it and I did hold it in my hand, but the three batteries that came with it were never that appealing to me. And I was really never a fan of big mods. So when this Reuleaux RX Mini came out, I actually wanted to take a look at it. And sure enough, the fine folks at MTM Store got it in, so I got this one for review, and I'm actually really liking it so far. But before we talk a little bit more about it, let's take a look at what comes in the package. And here we are, up close and personal with the Wismec Reuleaux RX Mini. We have the mod on the front here. It's pretty standard Wismec packaging for the Reuleaux RX Mini on the side, designed by J-Bow, manufactured by Wismec. Some company infos and mod infos on the back here, on this side Reuleaux, as well as scratch and check authenticity codes here. Company website on this side, and that's basically about it. So let's open this up. And inside we do have the mod itself. So for comparisons reasons and the size difference, I mean, this is actually pretty small. I actually took a picture at MTM Store with the original Reuleaux next to it, so you can see the size difference. I will put it on the screen now. And underneath in the box we do get the RX Mini user manual, and this is what appears to be a brown leather sticker, if in case you want to change this one. This does have this type of leathery soft touch finish on it, so you can basically go and peel this off and then replace it with the brown one. It will look something like this. And underneath in the box, all there is left is a USB cable. Okay, and let's take a look at the mod from top to bottom. On top we do have a stainless steel 510 connection here with a spring-loaded center pin. On the side, as I said already, there is this leathery finish on this. And this side we do have battery venting holes. On the front there is this fire button sticking out really nicely and a big screen. Underneath we do have the USB charging port, and on the bottom there's venting holes again, as well as the up and the down button for the mod itself. But right here, if you can see it, we do have a small hole. If you press it in, you actually reset the mod. So if ever something goes wrong with the mod, you can just reset it to factory settings here, which is actually pretty nice given that the batteries are actually installed. So the Reuleaux RX Mini does have an internal battery LiPo pack installed with 2100 milliamps, so that should about give you the same vape time as a normal 18650 battery, in case you wondered. So this is the Joyetech EVIC VC Mini next to the Reuleaux, and you can see that the EVIC VC Mini is pretty much a lot taller than the Reuleaux RX Mini, but on the other hand it's a lot fatter than the EVIC VTC Mini here. So let's go to the scale here, zero it out, and let's put on the Wismec Reuleaux RX Mini, coming out to 162.2 grams, and the EVIC VTC Mini I did put inside a battery, so just for comparison, 165. So it's basically somewhere around the same weight holding the both of them. So if you're used to any other Wismec Joyetech products, you will basically know how to operate this. So it's 5 clicks. Let me just turn it on. It's 5 clicks to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do have the up and the down button here. They are pretty recessed, so if you put it on the table, nothing will happen. But you will have a harder time getting those to fire. So this goes from 1 watt to 80 watts. The screen on this is actually pretty nice and big. And as I said, if you are used to any of those other menu systems, this one is the same basically. So it's 1, 2, 3 to change the mode on top here. And this is bypass mode. This is temperature control for nickel, stainless steel, M1, and variable wattage settings here. Okay, if you want to dial that in, you just press it, and that's basically it. If you want to configure any other functions, basically 1, 2, 3. With the down button, you can actually go into the rest of the menu. You can put battery percentage instead of the battery itself. This actually makes more sense when it's in temperature mode. You can adjust the temperature here, or if you press it 3 times and then press the down button, we can adjust the power, the ohms, I guess that's in case they're off, and the battery icon. So that's basically about it. Let's put it back into variable voltage, and I was actually using this Spirocledo, and if you actually screw it on, you can see that this is made for 22mm devices. So if you put anything larger on there, this will actually have an overhang here. That was a closer look at the Reuleaux RX Mini. As I said, basically the same as with all the other Wismec or Joytech products. Let's go back to top, have a vape, and talk a little bit more about it. And that was a closer look at the Reuleaux RX Mini by Wismec, designed by Jabo. And I do have to say that I actually really like this one a lot. I think it's pretty simple to use, especially because the menu system is basically the same as on all the other products, and there's nothing you can do wrong here. Another thing is that I really wouldn't call this mod small, or maybe it's small, but I wouldn't call it pocket friendly. So for example, if I make any other size comparisons, for example, this is the Mini Volt, and if you hold it next to it, it's actually pretty much the same size. So it's a small mod, but it's the pocket friendliness that's kind of a little bit bigger. It really fits nicely in your hand. That's what I have to say. It's really comfortable to hold, and you have a really nice grip. Other than that, I mean, it gives you plenty power. The battery life is basically what you can expect from a single 18650 battery. So 2100 milliamp hours of built-in battery. Let's go through a few specs here. The size is 44 times 35 times 58 millimeters. Thread type 510 spring-loaded stainless steel connection. We have output modes for variable voltage bypass, temperature control for nickel, titanium, and stainless steel, as well as TCR mode, and we have the output wattage from 1 to 80 watts. Resistance range from 0.05 to 1.5 ohms in temperature control mode, and resistance range from 0.1 to 3.5 ohms in variable wattage or bypass mode. And the temperature range from 100 to 315 Celsius or 200 and 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Maximum charging current 1 amp, and the maximum output current 25 amps. So the price point on these is actually pretty good as well. At MTM Store they do offer it for 390.75 kunas, and that's in euros, 53.54 euros. So pretty good price point on those as well. I think this is a nice, small and compact mod, really nice to hold. For me personally, I kind of do intend to use more pocket-friendly mods because I do carry mine out a lot. Especially when I go out, I want to have something that's pocket-friendly that can disappear in my pocket. But if you're more of a vapor that keeps your mod on the table and in the hand all the times, I think you will actually really like this. I do have to say I like the screen a lot on this mod. The numbers are nice and big. The screen is definitely bright enough to see in daylight. So that's something definitely that you won't be missing. Another thing that I didn't mention in close-up is when you press the fire and the down button at the same time, you can actually get it into stealth mode, or when you press the minus and the plus button, you can actually get it to lock the keys. Although I'm seriously, those buttons are so recessed that I don't even see the need for locking those buttons. I definitely think this mod looks best with smaller tanks on it, maybe even drippers for, you know, sitting on your table. You're pretty safe with it, you know, flipping over. So I think this is definitely something nice to have on your table and just picking it up and having a vape. Speaking of that, let's have a vape. So I would like to say another big thank you to MTM for making this review possible and sending the Reuleaux RX Mini my way. You can find it on their web shop or in store. I will leave all the links in the description box below. I hope you did find some of those informations useful here today. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me. And of course, thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of the day. Let's keep on vaping and I'll see you again pretty soon.